3 years ago this month, we left the city behind and moved to a remote island in southern Japan. I'm Stephen, thanks for watching, and this is INAKA Vibes.
I thought that was the coffee pot.
Our little channel where we share moments from our everyday life here. Subscribe and give us a like if you wish. Thanks for all the support.
Hey, very pleasant morning.
Pretty much every morning starts the same way, with a fresh cup of coffee. This time I almost used our Nambu cast iron teapot by mistake. Thought it was the coffee pot. Recently I heard that Nambu ironware has been gaining popularity overseas as well. Partly thanks to the fact that Shohei Ohtani, the famous baseball player, apparently uses it. Known for being extremely durable and resistant to rust. Some even say it adds a little iron to the water. Properly cared for, it can last for generations. And even if it does eventually break, iron can always be melted down and made into something new.
Drop of milk for me.
Good tools, cooking ware, or whatever it may be, looked after over time.
Very good, hey RUFI.
There's something quite special about that. Outside, spring is absolutely in the air. Just beside our house we spotted a honeybee landing on a flower, busy collecting pollen. It hasn't even been a full year since we started keeping bees. So this is actually our first spring experiencing beekeeping. Those of you who've been following our videos for a while might actually be learning quite a bit about honeybees along with us. Something interesting happened this week. While watching the hive, we noticed several darker looking bees flying in and out. We weren't even sure if they were bees or some kind of fly. Turns out they were male drone bees. That yellow piece the bees are carrying is actually the cap from a drone cell, left behind when one emerges. These male bees have a very different role from the female worker bees. Born for just one purpose, to mate with a queen. They don't gather nectar or pollen like the workers do, and they can't even sting. Then when autumn arrives, well, let's just say the females decide their time is over. Since males don't help out with the work and only consume honey, they're escorted out of the hive. Watching the workers carrying away the body of a drone can feel a little, complicated maybe. Glad it doesn't exactly work that way in our world, usually. Nature can, or I suppose has to be, surprisingly strict sometimes to maintain order. Apparently when male drones begin appearing like this, it's also a sign that swarming season is getting close, which would be pretty cool to witness. Yes, the world of bees is quite fascinating. Early March and a sunny weekend like this is perfect for working on our small farm. Around this time of year, my wife Yumi usually begins planting vegetables for the new season. Today, along with some help from our daughter, she's putting in potatoes. By mid-March, it will be exactly 3 years since we moved to this island. Before that, we lived in the city, so growing our own vegetables like this was never really an option. After a few seasons of farming, one thing we've realized is that living in the countryside and working the soil lets you experience the natural cycles of life much more closely, something that can easily fade from view when living in the city.
Such a kind, generous girl.
While we were out picking up some supplies to donate, we decided to stop by a local garden shop. There's a bit of space in our yard which we thought might be a good place to plant a couple of trees. After looking around for a while, we ended up choosing a yuzu tree and a fig tree. Looked like it was turning into another glorious spring evening. So we decided to plant those trees we picked up earlier. When we first arrived here 3 years ago, this area was covered with piles of cut bamboo and fallen trees. You could hardly even see the ground.
Okay.
We don't exactly know how long we'll be living here, but it would be nice if one day these trees bear fruit.
Okay, na.
One of those rare days on the island today when the wind is very calm. The weather is pleasant, and since there are still not too many mosquitoes and insects around, we decided to have dinner outside. First things first, and our daughter Mia helps pick a few veggies ready for harvest. Probably the first time since autumn that the barbecue grill has come out. Time spent outdoors, the sounds of nature and the feeling of fresh spring air. Not a bad way to end the day.
RUFI も撮ってるよ。
Letters from our farm.
美味しいやろ。
Thanks as always for spending a bit of your time with us here in the countryside. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving us a like and subscribing to the channel. All your support really helps things grow. Drop us a comment below if you wish. We always enjoy hearing from you.
あれ欲しい？
Take care and we'll see you in the next one.